Tomorrow is actually one of the better days of new game releases in quite a while. Quite a few notable titles dropping tomorrow, and we've got a total of 5 games to go over today, so let's get right into it and start off with, without a doubt, the biggest one, Persona 5's follow-up, Persona 5 Strikers. Now, obviously, this isn't your traditional Persona title, however, don't go into it just expecting this to be a Dynasty Warriors clone with a Persona skin on it or anything like that. It actually has a lot of RPG elements, and thus far, the game has been getting some reviews, and the reviews have all been very, very positive. And if you're a fan of Persona 5, obviously, artistically, from that standpoint, it is going to be right up your alley. The game notes, join the Phantom Thieves and strike back against the corruption overtaking cities across Japan. A summer vacation with close friends takes a sudden turn as distorted reality emerges, reveal the truth, and redeem the hearts of those imprisoned at the center of the crisis. I know a lot of people would have liked to see, a traditional Persona title, but I think this is going to be one that's going to be up a lot of people's alley, just because it still represents Persona in that stylish way that only Persona can be viewed in, and it looks really, really great. Action-wise, it looks stylish as hell as well. It seems like the excitement for this one has been growing a little bit, especially after the reviews went out. I think a lot of people realize, okay, this isn't just a meme game that they're trying to get some extra sales on. It's a legit title and a follow-up to Persona 5, even though it's a different style of Persona. I think it's one that a lot of people are going to end up enjoying, and it is out tomorrow. Next up, we have a Steam Early Access title making its way over to PlayStation 4, and that is Curse of the Dead Gods. This has been in Early Access for a little bit, and it's gotten a very positive reception on Steam. 2,164 Steam user reviews, 89% positive, and an Early Access game being at 89% positive usually speaks pretty good things about the game. This description notes, you seek untold riches, eternal life, divine powers. It leads to this accursed temple, a seemingly infinite labyrinth of bottomless pits, deadly traps, and monsters. Collect mystical relics and an arsenal of weapons to make yourself unstoppable. Battle through hordes of enemies in dark, cavernous passages filled with traps and secrets of all sorts. Fire spewing statues, explosives, hidden spikes, and worse. Play your way and turn curses to your advantage. Corruption builds in with you in every step. Encourage or ignore it, but each powerful curse can be a double-edged sword. Greed will kill you, and greed will also save you. Your greed will lead you to death, but this is not an escape. Rise to fight again, delve deeper again, defy the malignant deities that linger in this place. Main features on the Steam page note, a skill-based roguelite exploring a cruel dark temple made of endless rooms and corridors. Swords, spears, bows, guns, wield these, and many more. Light and fire will be your best allies to overcome the threats that lie in the shadows. Unique curses influence each attempt, putting a twist on every action. Dozens of enemies with powerful champions and deadly bosses to face off against. Curse of the Dead Gods is a game that, while in early access, seems like it has garnered a little bit of attention. Definitely not like a Valheim or anything like that, but it's been pretty well received, so let's see if it does gain a little bit more traction as the PlayStation 4 version does drop tomorrow. And by the way, the game is coming out of Early Access tomorrow, so you are getting the full version of the game. I'm sure the developers will remain committed to the game and updated on things of that nature, but you are getting a solid release here. Next up, we have a pair of games that go together. We Were Here Too, as well as We Were Here Together. Now, if you did check it out, We Were Here was a game that was a freebie on the PlayStation Store. I believe that has expired. Don't quote me on that. Check it for yourself. It might still be available for free. But the We Were Here series began with the free release of We Were Here Playable on PC. We Were Here 2 was the first commercial release, bringing more puzzles and revealing more backstory about Castle Rock. And the third game in the series, We Were Here Together, challenges players to explore the expedition base camp along with Antarctic valleys and ice caves before reaching Castle Rock. Once you arrive, you'll find some very different areas to explore within the old citadel. The games are playable in any order or standalone, so don't worry about playing from the beginning or anything like that. They will come together in a narrative. However, they also work as standalone titles. Cooperative, your voice will have to lead the way. Placed in the shoes of explorers with only walkie-talkies in hand, you are lost in the castle, frozen in time. The game is noted to be immersive. The warmth of life abandoned the halls of Castle Rock long ago. Immerse yourself in a thrilling experience as you and your partner puzzle your way through this abandoned fortress. Lose yourself in brand new environments and an original soundtrack. Mysterious, we were not alone. Darkness took over these once magnificent halls. Can you discover the truth behind the grim fate of Castle Rock? Games were relatively well received on PC, very positive reception. You've got 93 user reviews recently, 84% positive on We Were Here Too and We Were Here Together, enjoying 4,476 reviews all time, 87% positive on that. And games are pretty cheap as well, $9.99 for We Were Here Too, $12.99 for We Were Here Together. I imagine they will both similar price points on PlayStation 4 as well. So if you're looking for co-op titles, this might be something to be on the lookout for. Co-op titles is a little bit of a, barren entity these days. You do have Hazelight bringing out some games, and those are really cool. But this is adding another layer to the co-op offerings that are available on the PlayStation 4. Lastly, I do want to mention Taxi Chaos, which is dropping tomorrow. This one is definitely zany, a little bit off the wall, and it is coming tomorrow, and it's a game that I think immediately people are going to draw resemblances to something like Crazy Taxi. Rush through the city to deliver your crazy customers, get behind the wheel, and get ready for a brand new taxi experience. Drive around the city as the seasoned cab driver Vinny or the self-proclaimed influencer Sleo and pick up the craziest of customers. Power through Midtown in a strong muscle car, race past the parks in an exotic supercar, or drift around the business area in a Japan Turner taxi. Whatever you choose, your challenge is to deliver your passengers on time, at least if you want to make any money. Navigate through crowded streets, dodge pedestrians across sidewalks, or even defy the laws of gravity by jumping over rooftops. Nothing is too extreme when it comes to delivering your passengers on time. Discover the best shortcuts and get to know New Yellow City, NYC, as well as your passengers like the back of your hand. So obviously, just reading that description, I mean, if you played Crazy Taxi back on the Dreamcast or wherever it's been ported to, this has Crazy Taxi vibes all over it. Is that a bad thing? Absolutely not, but it is a completely fresh and modern take on the old school classic taxi games. Discover the best routes to speed up and maximize your fare. So we'll see how it turns out. $35 might be a little bit pricey for the game. We'll see if that is palatable enough for people to pick up. But I think it is a game that once it goes on sale, maybe south of $20, it is a game that I think is going to get some attention. So we'll see how it turns out. Taxi Chaos is due out tomorrow. And that's going to conclude this video. Again, 2021, this early portion has been a little bit quiet in terms of big budget game releases, but I would say that tomorrow is one of the better days of the entire year thus far. So let me know if you're picking anything up tomorrow, if you're adding anything to your wish list. Sound off in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.